up on that computer. The webcam's working. The sound's working. We don't have any lights. Internet's terrible. Looks like I think we did it right. Yeah, it looks okay on the stream. All right. So Foxwoods is over. I won this morning and I drew this evening. After round one, which we won't talk about, that way I can. When there were 2 rounds a day, I won every first round and lost every second round. I won every game with white and lost every game with black. And this evening was the exception. I drew. I only draw of the tournament. And normally I would do a lot of talking about the game now, but it usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes before you guys get notified that I'm streaming. So I'll just wait. Have some Perrier. I'm just waiting for you guys to show up because the notification takes a while. So if I say anything now, I'll have to just say it again, like in 3 minutes. That's the notification. Okay, so you guys will be here in about 10 seconds, I guess. Oh, even Karen got notified. All right. So I'm logged in as Karen on her computer. That's how I'm watching the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing. What's Foxwoods? Why do I read the chat? No, it's funny because like I guess breathing is automatic because based on the chat, I don't know how you guys breathe. Damn, you guys are not too bright. All right, I'm not here to play. Don't tell me to play, and also don't ever tell me to play. I'm never playing anybody ever. I'm not here to play. I just finished Foxwoods. I'm never playing chess again, so don't be telling me to play. Yeah, exactly, Adam. Yeah, I wanted to wait. I've been streaming for 4 minutes, but there's a long time before you guys get notified. So Foxwoods just ended. I think all the games are done. There might be 1 or 2 games left. So Karen drew a game against a 1799. She got a full point buy, and she lost 5 games. One of the games she lost, she was better, and she didn't understand the time control. This is round 2, so she lost on time and didn't understand that she lost on time. She's like, "What do you mean I lost on time?" And the thing is, Karen's never played with 2 time controls before. This is 40 and 2 game and 30. And Karen's been playing rated chess for 4 years. This is her first 2 time control tournament. And she knew about getting 30 minutes more. So she thought, I get 2 hours and I get 30 minutes more. And I was like, no, you got to make, they explained to her you have to make 40 moves before you get to 3 minutes. If you're not and she's like, what do you mean? So in that game, she was doing well. First game could have gone either way too. And today she almost drew an ending. She was lost right away and she fought back and she lost a 5-hour game. So Karen had a lot of tough games. But she did draw 1799, highest rated player of the tournament. So anyway, so I've never played in an open tournament that was somewhat strong where I had 8 decisive games in a row. And then I really, really, really tried not to draw my last game. So of course it was a draw. And my opponent offered me infinite draws. And he's 10 years old. He's the youngest master ever. However, he also has the new record for offering the most draws. Also, when he offered a draw, after I was thinking about it for a few minutes, he would start talking about the draw offer. I mean, a lot of the kids who were young who just play chess and I guess don't go to school have issues. So you can tell that he has some issues. There's, not all there. So, yeah, he just shakes a lot and makes a lot of noise while he's playing. He's 10. He just turned 10. He turned 10 like, he might not have turned 10, but I think he did. He's the youngest master, national USCF master. So, sort of like you guys. Anyway, so he had a good tournament. He played 4 GMs and he got 5.5 out of 9. 9, like I did. I was paired down every round. So I'm guessing after this tournament's rated, this will be my lowest USCF rating probably since 1991. Yeah, because I must have lost 1,000 rating points here. I was paired down 9 rounds. So I probably lost 25 USCF. I'm probably like 25-40 now or something, or 30. And I was 26-63 at my peak. But I'm just old now. So anyway, I played reasonably this morning, and I played okay this evening, but not great. But I played like me. Yeah, no, they can't take titles away. All right. So um, the only thing worse than me is you, because I've been streaming here daily, showing all my games, analyze them all, and I got like $10 in donations in like 6 hours. There's a donation. Yeah, this is. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. You guys like donated for me to come here, and then when I stream, you give me nothing. $5. That's my largest donation ever. Yeah, missed my last dozen streams. And also today, when Karen was taking a shower, usually I take pictures and she doesn't know about it. But other chess guy, thank you. But what I did today was the videos that I uploaded to YouTube from the stream, I made them public and what do you call it? Um, when they're public later, set them to be public later, like a lot of them. So I mean, basically just videos every day and so forth. A lot of videos on the Chess Center site too. Fraud with subscribe, thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It looks it might have been a bath too. Okay, but then it's funny. You guys were going to donate a lot of money because I was going to stream like Karen in the shower, but then I made a mistake and I streamed me in the shower. Yeah, then the cops will bust down the door. Yeah, it's harsh. Okay. Okay. So I played somebody older than me this morning, and then this evening I played somebody who just turned 10. So truth hurts. This is an IM. He's Russian, but he's lived in Australia for most of his life. This is his first time in the U.S. He's 57 years old. Leonid Sandler. He's also international arbiter. I had white. I decided to play e4. I noticed he played the Sicilian, and when I prepared for him for like 10 minutes, and it looked like there was a C3 game where the guy beat him pretty good. I think I'll do that. But he played the French, which I wasn't expecting. So, yeah. Anyway, um, yeah. Yeah, no, I've streamed every day. Me exclaim, you gotta get your notifications going. Yeah, yeah. The Chess Center doesn't re-upload videos from months ago. They're all new videos. Yeah. You can email Karen if you think there's re-uploads. I think it was done once, and then you guys just keep saying it. So that's good. Quantum Benz subscribed to tier 1. Thank you. No, I mean, if something actually weird happened where things are getting re-uploaded, you should tell Karen. Well, this is Karen's stream. But that happened once, and it was taken down, and then everybody talks about it nonstop. It was a mistake because there's a person working for us at the Chess Center, so he made a mistake. So if there actually are more videos that are re-uploaded, then Karen would like to know that. Yeah, seems unlikely. All right. Blah blah blah. Notified. You'd think a Russian would get to America faster. Yeah, that's right. He wasn't Russian. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. So I played this line that I looked at with Alyssa Melakina. It's a pawn sack. That's a little unusual. This is the same camera I always use. This is the camera from the Chess Center. We just brought it here. So it's the same quality. Yeah. Foxwoods is over. We did meetups already. And the tournament ended and leaving at 6 in the morning. Man, you guys are very well informed. All right. Hello. Anyway, thanks to the people who did meet us here and autographs and pictures and stuff. Now, I used to play the French when I was a kid for many, many, many years. I played this line once where you play queen b6 and bishop d7. And the idea is to trade white squared bishops with bishop b5. That's why black doesn't play knight c6. So it's considered inaccurate to play bishop d3 because of bishop b5. And the reason is, after bishop b5, which was not played, you're supposed to play c4. That way, if he takes it, your bishop's not attacked. And now you play d5. This is a main line. It's more common for black actually to take with the bishop. Then you can either take this or play queen b4 check. They're both theory. Anyway, that's what I thought would happen. And I have black in that position, 37 years ago maybe. So I don't really know the theory. But my opponent played a move I didn't know, but there's actually hundreds of grandmaster games. I just don't know it. Took on d4. So now I had a long think. Okay, now here's what's going on. Normally, you don't take on d4 early. I mean, you guys do. But you're not supposed to because it gives the c3 square to white's knight. And this is actually happening in a lot of openings. So in a lot of openings, you play e4 on move 1, and you'd like to play d4, but your opponent doesn't let you. So you play c3, then d4. Happens all the time. The problem with playing c3 and d4 in most openings is you can't play knight c3, which you would like to play. Well, in the advanced French, you can't play knight c3 because your pawn's on c3. So when you trade early on c3, the knight could go to c3. However, in this position, the main antidote to bishop b5 is for white to play c4. If I take on d4 with the pawn, I can't play c4. So here I had a very long think, and I assumed cd4 was the main move, but I wanted to play something he didn't know that would stop his bishop b5 plan. And there's a lot of grandmaster games with c takes d4, bishop b5. And black trades the white square bishops, and white gets a lead in development and gets his knight to c3 and so forth. So instead I took with the knight. And when I took with the knight, I figured it probably wasn't the right move, but that would get him out of his theory that he knows, and he wouldn't trade the white square bishops. I mean, the move's okay. It's all right. Yeah. Let's see. Remove the ban. What's an off? What's a shoot? Trust me. Thank you. Okay, good job. It's good chat. Okay, so he played knight c6, attacking my pawn. So I took. Don't want to lose my pawn. And I castled. Now my engine says he should play either queen c7 or queen b8 and attack my pawn, or he could play knight e7, get his knight out. Played a very weird move here. Now, for somebody who's an IM, this guy used to be like 24-20 FIDE, 20 years ago, and now he's 22-20 FIDE because the truth hurts. He's actually older than me, if it's possible. Man, I got some garbage on the keyboard, ruining the stream. I got rid of it. Okay. Now the garbage is on the chessboard. Bam. Go Karen. Okay. Too bad he doesn't answer. Well, that's good. The truth hurts. Looking to play f4. No, I don't want to play f4. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to play f4 until much later. Yeah, the chat is. I forgot about the garbage in the chat. You're right. Okay, so he played f5, which shocked me, and the engine's very mad at me now. The engine doesn't like when I took on passant. It wants me to play like queen d3 to g3, and then, c4, and move the knight out somewhere, and just white has a big advantage. Yeah. So I took on passant, which the engine says is terrible, and I played c4, which is explosive. And almost every move he made surprised me. f5 surprised me. Bishop e7 surprised me. Like bishop d6. Bishop d6 is clearly a better square for the bishop. Castles did not surprise me. Rook d8 is a good move because he's getting on my queen here. Bishop e8 is a good move because he's on my queen and his bishop is getting relocated to somewhere better. And queen b8 did not surprise me either. And this is a weird thing for me. This is a rarity. During the game, up until this point, I was like, I don't know, it's about equal maybe. Maybe I'd rather have white. Not sure. And then I thought a long time on every move, because that's what I do. And I couldn't find a move I liked. And I never found a move I liked. So I had to make a move. I made one. It's the first move I thought of, and then I looked at like 7 other moves. And I guess I'm right, because the engine just says that black's better here. I mean, potentially, black's going to advance to center pawns. And I can't really stop it. 200 centidues. That is a terrible result. I think I lost like 30 rating points. But thank you. Anyway, so I played bishop g4 attacking his pawn. You can play e5, you can play bishop f7. They're both good. You play bishop f7. And, of course, my queen and his rook are lined up. And I didn't want him to play d4 and have the c file blocked because my pawn's on c4. So I took so I could play like rook c1 and get the c file. I mean, now he just totally shocked me. Now, sometimes when my opponent plays a move I don't expect, I guess I'm right and they're not because I'm better than them. But sometimes I'm not better than them, and sometimes I'm wrong. Here, I was very sure that this move was bad. I mean, usually I'm not sure, unless it loses material. This time I was sure. I mean, he wants to have two center pawns and then advance them, and doesn't want to have an isolated, a backward C pawn. Where's Farnsley 69? In fact, where is Farnsley 69 supposed to come here? All right. So he took with E pawn, which is just a shocking move. I mean, now his C pawn's weak and doesn't have center pawns anymore. He can't play E5 and push the center pawn. Crazy move. All right. So now white's better again. Rook C1. He played Queen F4. And the engine doesn't like my move. It wants me to play Bishop E2, I think. But I like Bishop F3. Keep his pawns in check. Yeah, and again, he made a move that I don't understand. I mean, I understand it. His C pawn's attacked, but he played Rook C8, which is a really bad square for his rook. Okay, I played Bishop D4. He played Bishop A3, which I expected. Bishop E4, I expected. And I didn't know what he would do here because his pawn's attacked on A7. He can't play C5 because I take his knight on F6 and then his D pawn's hanging. So his D pawn is protected 3 times, then it's attacked once. However, if you play C5 and I play Bishop takes F6, 'tis other way around English. Yeah. Let's see. Farnsley was surprised by the stream. Yeah. Yeah, Farnsley was supposed to be in Foxwoods. Yeah, I don't get it. No, St. Louis and Atlanta don't have anything in common. They're both chess clubs. That's about it. But yeah, they're different clubs. Okay. That's right. Lucas Timmons knows what's up. Doeth. Okay. So he played Bishop D6, just sacking his A pawn, which I don't want because my bishop can get trapped and that's no good there. Okay. So I stopped mate, of course, and I don't want to take his pawn. So I wasn't sure what to do here. I played Rook Fe1, which is all right. Double up on the bubble up. It's okay. Yeah, now he played a move I would never, ever, ever consider. If I ever play a move like this, I mean, I know I'm bad at chess, but this is going too far. Chat window is cut off. Nope. Yeah. Chat window's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Why you would choose? We live in Atlanta. Yeah. Different litigious tendencies, correct. Yeah, so he played Rook A8. So he plays Rook A D8, Rook C8, Rook A8, setting up for the next game. Yeah. Chat should usually be cut off. Oh, that's for sure. No, this is a normal period. It's just normal. A lot of here. Well, if I play Rook C2, he can play Bishop G6 attacking my rook. So his bishop's better on G6. Yeah. Okay. So I played Knight C5. That's okay. Rook F8's okay. I thought a long time. I mean, we're getting in time trouble already. I played Knight D3 because I wanted to go to E5 with my knight. And, yeah. So the engine wants him to play Knight E4. And actually, I had decided not to play Knight D3 because of Knight E4. But then I saw Bishop G4 attacking his queen moves, and then Bishop D7 forks his rook at his C pawn. So I was like, oh, he won't do that. And he didn't do that, but the engine does it. And it says I'm better. But, okay, he played A5, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. And I played Knight E5. And yeah, I'm going to get the 2 bishops now. And he shocked me with his next move, but the engine says it's okay. The engine says he's in trouble here. Doesn't like A5. And you have to realize we're in time trouble here. And a lot of your, I mean, I don't even know what to call it. Nonsense. A lot of what you guys write on the Discord channel when you analyze the game, I mean, it's like people who don't know what chess is. I'm not saying you're bad at chess. You are bad at chess. I'm just not saying that. You say things like, why didn't he go here? And there's like 30 legal moves, and I'm analyzing hundreds of variations, and I play the best move I can. And for the most part, I played pretty good. And if you analyze, for example, Carlsen's game with Vincent Kamer yesterday, every move was a mistake because chess is hard. That's the way chess is. Now, obviously, if you're playing very boring, trading the pieces like I like, there's less mistakes. If you're playing games like this, where the pawn structure is asymmetrical and there's 5 or 6 moves that look reasonable, and you're calculating variations and you're in time trouble, you don't play like Stockfish. And you guys are like, why is he playing Stockfish's moves every? I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be like the number 1,200 player in the world. I'd be like number 5 player in the world. So anyway, um, you can't just look at the Stockfish evaluation and say that's the best move, that's the best move, that's the best move. That's not how chess is played. That's how the computers play. So, and you guys call things blunders because like a move is slightly less winning than another move. That's not a blunder. All right. So anyway, you guys like to say things on Discord like, "Oh, that was an easy game for Ben." Yeah, it's easy winning in 4.5 hours when every move potentially could lose instantly. It's real easy. Yeah. No games are easy. The games you guys play are easy when your opponent like hangs 5 pieces. And you're like, yeah, 5 pieces up. And at the chess center in Atlanta, you walk around tournament room, there's people at 5 pieces up. Especially when they're playing Ocean. Man. Like, why is Ocean down 5 pieces? What's going on? Then he wins. Remember against Richard Staples? So at our chess center, there's 2 people who come a lot. Richard Staples, he's in his 50s. He's 1,600 on a good day. It's usually not a good day. And there's Ocean, who's between 1,550 and 1,800, depending on what month it is. And he's like 13 years old, I guess. And they played in the last round, the under 1,800 section, about a month ago. And Ocean was down so much material, I actually couldn't count it. I was looking, I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. He was down like a queen and the exchange. And it was like move 20. And there was no compensation. He was just down a queen in the exchange. And this is like for first place. I was like, what? And then, I left. And then like 15 minutes later, Ocean won. And I remember the discussion was, Ocean said to Richard, I think when you blundered your queen, you were still winning. And he's like, yeah. All right. So a guy who was up a queen and a rook for a bishop lost. And he's rated like 1,600, 1,500. But these games, you'll notice there is no material disparity. It's just hard. The computer's like, I don't know, somebody's better. And if you make a bad move and you are down a queen, then you lose. So you can't do that. You can't make a bad move because then you lose. If I make a bad move against a 1,200 player, it doesn't matter. If I make a bad move here, I lose. And I did. God damn, did I get crushed yesterday by Michael Moyer. Jesus. Okay. And if I was playing you guys, you wouldn't play knight 6 f7, but you think it's easy because Stockfish told you. Anyway, just to encapsulate everything I just said, you guys are the worst. That encapsulates it. How'd your talk go? Good?
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. Anyway, playing in a tournament against FMs and IMs for the most part, and like watching you guys analyze, is just a different world that you're not used to. The games are very difficult, and you can't do anything wrong. So in this game, the things that we do wrong are sort of minimal. The computer prefers a move, not like this move hangs a queen. And I basically made a very bad move against Michael Moyer, but I was already in trouble. I made a couple bad moves against Sarkar, and I blundered the first game that I lost in round 3. And today, Michael Moyer was playing. I thought he was better, unclear. He's playing Durabiali, who's the highest rated player. And then Michael Moyer did something wrong. God damn. And then he resigned. The game ended immediately. I was like, oh, I like Moyer's position. Then he resigned. Like on board 4. So that cost him like $1,000 at least. He made a bad move, then he resigned. That's why he's 2,400 IM. The other guy's a 2,650 GM. Because 2,650 GM makes a 1-move blunder less. I used to make 1-move blunders less. Now I make them every other game. So, all right. Anyway, he took, which surprised me. So I got the two bishops, and I played okay here. This game's not good because pawns are weak, king is exposed, two bishops. It's just good. Oh, by the way, the gawking rabble, and more than one of them, you're not going to want to hear this. They claim at least two videos are just from before on the Chess Center channel.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
And I'm just saying, just letting you know. Yeah. Also, I don't believe them, but I believe them a little.
I can just hide it.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying you do anything. Yeah. I don't know. They like to complain. So.
Well, I mean, I tell them to check.
Right. But anyway, they're claiming.
No, I appreciate their letting me.
All right. I still hate them all. Yeah. Okay. 345 viewers. I am the best, and somehow no donations. I just, and I lost all my money playing blackjack. I'll tell you what I didn't do. The guy who came in second place in this tournament, I didn't win more money in blackjack than he won in the tournament. That didn't happen. Okay. Man, you don't look at the prizes when they post them, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they really slashed them.
How much was first prize?
First prize is 7,500 because it has to be because it's 10,000 first or whatever. But second prize was like nothing.
What was it?
It was nothing. It was like 3,400. That's like 5 minutes at the table for me. That's terrible. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean it was terrible because John Burke won the tournament easily. Got 7.5 out of 9, so he won easily. And then there was a big tie for second. 265 centidues. What happened to all my bits? Yeah. Yeah, second. See, you have to understand. Okay, this is why I don't like these tournaments. I have to read the donation, then I'll tell you why. Actually, it takes an hour for the donation to pop up. So, these tournaments have similar prize funds throughout the sections. All right, Kelly. Thank you for the donation and for the comment. The comment's even better. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. In these kinds of tournaments in the United States, there's huge prizes for people who don't play chess well. Now, the problem is in the open section where there's a lot of grandmasters and IMs, there's always ties for prizes. So it looks like the prizes are good. And then when you are in a 5-way tie for third, you win like $1,000 or whatever. That's okay. And the guy who wins the under 1,200 section gets $4,000. Now, you guys like to argue incorrectly that they paid the same entry and whatever. Okay, that argument's just completely wrong, but it's hard to explain that to you guys. Now, the way I will explain it so you'll understand, you won't agree with me, but you'll understand why you're wrong. In a poker tournament, they don't say, hey, you're bad at poker. Go play over there and get first over there. They don't do that. In baseball, they don't say, oh, you're bad at baseball. Go play with those people and we'll give you the same money as major leaguers. And I could just name every sport and say the same thing. I can't say that in chess. Now, this is only in the US. Every other country in the world doesn't do this nonsense where people who are rated between 800 and 1,800 win $6,000 in a tournament. And by 6,000, if it's the World Open, it's like 10,000. So it's ridiculous because it's an insult to chess. You're telling people who are told artificially that they're not very good, here's money for you. It's silly. So I don't want to see a GM who's 26-20 who gained rating points and played like a genius win $500 and Rufus and Doofus win $5,000. Now, if they're winning $5,000 somewhere else, I don't see it. That's okay. Just not they're in the same line and Goichberg's like, here's $5,000 for you and here's $100 for you. You GM, you play great. I don't want to see that. Luckily, I never win a prize, so I don't care. Okay. So anyway, that's the problem with these tournaments is the prizes are based on, they don't get the based on, they slash the prizes, there's ties, and a grandmaster can't eat. So instead, grandmasters stream and teach and whatever, give simuls. Yeah, because whatever. And then you guys go in these tournaments and go, yay, I won 3,000 because I'm great. Now, Karen doesn't want the money. Karen wants to get good at chess, so she played up 2 sections. This was actually a discussion I saw either in the chat or on Discord. Why is Karen playing under 1,800? Because Karen can play bad players all she wants. We have dozens of them in Atlanta. But if she wants to play new people who are 200, 300, 400 points higher rated than her, she can go out of state, and then you can play up a section. You're not trying to win money. I wasn't trying to win money here. I can't win money in the open section. That's why I don't play very much anymore. I have to teach and make money. But I haven't played in a long time. I want to play some people who are okay, and I did, and truth hurts. So, all right, back to showing you guys the game. Trade rooks, bishop g6. See, the problem is I could get some attack over here on this dark square diagonal. So he blocked up the g file, so I can't do anything. And also, he's controlling e4. He wants to put something on e4. Desert Lightning 04 subscribed for 6 months. Ben is the bomb. What am I, C4? Yeah. Oh, the only chat I read is, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Oh, Karen fell asleep because she was fascinated. There was a lot more money in checkers. That's the most wrong thing ever written on my stream ever. And that's saying something. There's no money in checkers. There's tons of money in chess. That's what he meant. God. Ugh. Rufus probably wins. Yeah. Yeah. Checkers isn't even a game. Checkers is a joke. Play tic-tac-toe. Okay. Anyway, back to reality. Yeah, try not to chat, because the chat's all wrong. God. Roar. 1991-01. Yeah. I gotta tell you something funny about checkers. This is how stupid the game is. Does your wife have money? What does she do? From John Davis. You talking to me or somebody in the chat? What?
Is that a serious question?
I don't know. Maybe he's drunk. John Davis.
Hey, John Davis.
$9. Frankly, no triplet. Almost 9 decisive games. I'm so mad about the last game. I wish I would have lost. You're talking to me and you're serious? Karen's my wife. What's he talking about? Are you okay, John? Man.
Oh, John was on the app?
John Davis is asking in the stream, does your wife work?
Maybe he's not talking to you.
He said, I'm talking to you.
Oh.
He just said, Benford, I'm talking to you. Man, I think John is still recovering from 420.
Nobody works harder than me.
Karen owns the chess center. What do you mean? He works 24 hours a day. What? God. Ugh. All right. Anyway, where was I? Okay. Damn. See, the chess center in St. Louis has about 25 employees. We have me, Karen, and Doofus. So yeah, and we still get all kinds of shit done. Damn. My original quote: does she have money? Does she work outside of chess? Like, is she rich? No.
Not rich and like.
You can't work outside of chess. She spends 24 hours a day at the chess center. Jason Akin, $9.99. Thank you, sir. Yeah, a lot of you don't understand that owning a business is 24 hours a day of your life. The business doesn't run itself. You have to actually do stuff. But most of you don't realize that. I thought John would realize that.
Everything from running the tournament.
No, I mean, when you own your own business, you nonstop work. That's all you do. If you don't, your business closes. Yeah. There's like a million things that has to be done at the chess center, and we have no employees. So Karen just works nonstop. She's here working there. No, she has no money outside of what she does working. No. Karen used to be a programmer before you were born. Were you a programmer before John Davis was born?
I don't know how old John Davis is.
When did you start being a programmer? 25 years ago?
No, it's about 30.
I'm sorry, 23 and a half years ago. I apologize. Bam. I got myself good, right? That was about 25 years ago. Yeah. No, we have an employee, but we did nonstop do stuff. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so I play Queen E2 because I want to double up on the bubble up. Always a good thing to do. And there was a problem with knight E4 or bishop E4. Might have been rook g5. What was the problem with it? He can't take with the knight. Oh yeah, I'm still, yeah, okay, this is just winning. Yeah. Okay. So he played a4, rook e7. And I didn't see this move. Um, I played king g2, which is good. I was stopping queen check here, so when I play g4, he can't check me. And I saw I could play g4 here and not take back, but I was in time trouble. I knew I was winning, so I just take back. I didn't see bishop g4 ever. This is a very nice tactic. I saw the idea, but just not the tactic. Because if he takes it, then I take on g7. If he takes on g7, his knight's pinned. If he plays king f8, then I have mate in 1. And king h8 probably loses for like 2 reasons. Yeah, this is the main reason. Yeah, this is mate. Okay. So bishop g4 was actually better than when I played g4. But taking back is the safe human move. And he blundered with that. Now bishop g4 just wins. I just didn't see bishop g4. I thought g4 won, and g4 does win. So I want to play queen e6 check, and his queen's defending e6. So get your queen out of there. So I can play queen e6 check. So that's a strong move. Like queen e6 check. Now he can't play king h7 because he's pinning his g pawn. So then I go here, and now the truth hurts. He has to play king h8. And I took on c6, attacking his rook. And he played rook f8, which is best. And I played like the best move here. Pretty good for me because we were in time trouble here. I played queen d6 because I want to defend my king and I want to get on his rook. So my rook can move attacking his rook. And also I'm defending like this whole diagonal. Maybe queen e5. So that's good. And he blundered. He had seconds on his clock. But I mean, he's losing anyway. Played bishop e4. And now I can just do a discovered attack where I attack his rook. And here his flag fell. Yeah. His flag fell on 39. So I played pretty well that game. That was this morning. It seems like 5 lifetimes ago. Damn. Magnus was entertaining. Mangosley said blah, blah, blah. Chess centers are not high profit. Yeah, shocker. That's right. Yeah. All right. Okay. The game you've been waiting for against the 9 and or 10-year-old. I think he's 10, but he could be 9. Probably 10. This is Mishra. I can't say his first name. I can try. Apamanu. I'm close. Yeah.
They call him Bobby.
Abi, yeah. Yeah, I can restart the stream. Yeah. We did consider using the chess there as a front for the drug empire, but then you talked about it, so we couldn't do it. Yeah, we did talk about it too. Yeah. Why don't you like me? Your chat really is cut off on the right edge. That's good that you type so much so that it could be cut off. Yeah, I could try to fix that. Chat box. And then, let's see. How do I fix it? Man. Let's see what I can do. I don't know what to do.
You can't fix it?
Trying to fix it.
I can help.
You don't need help. It's just, it's weird. All right, let's see if that fixes it. I don't know. Somebody type a lot. Like, type a lot of stuff and we'll see if it fixed it. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, type a lot. Something, dark side, something. Yeah, that didn't work. Or did it? Yeah, it's slightly cut off, but I don't know what to do about it. Let's see. I know it doesn't matter, but I don't know why it's different. trying to think about why it's different. I mean, it's all the way. Oh, I guess I can make the board smaller and then make the chat box bigger, but that's still weird. Let's see. Okay. And then the chessboard. Yeah, I'm just ruining the stream. Yeah. Oh well. Nothing you can do. George, the source window for the chat. Thank you. Yeah. What do you think I've been doing for 5 minutes?
No.
They always suggest what I'm doing. Do that, like what I've been doing for 5 minutes. Yeah, the chat window's all the way. I can't adjust it anymore. It's as far as it can go. Just make it bigger. Exactly. What's that?
Can I make this decision?
Yeah.
Drag from the corner of that folding, make it smaller,
Uh-huh.
and then use the alt.
Okay, yeah. That is the what I should do. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that'll fit.
Yep. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yay, somebody with actual help. Not just it doesn't work, make it bigger. Yeah. It's funny, last night Karen was saying that about 2 a.m. See, yeah, she got that. You guys will get it in a few hours.
Would I help?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm fixing it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I did ruin the chessboard while I was fixing it, so that's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's good though. Okay. All right, fixed. I wonder why like sometimes it does stuff like that, where it just like messes up the stream. Yeah, that board looks okay. All right. So here's my game with Mishra. So before the game, I noticed he plays e4 every game. And I decided to play the Accelerated Dragon because I didn't see any games in the Accelerated Dragon, and he's 10. So if he doesn't have any games, that's good. So I played the Accelerated Dragon. I knew he would play Bishop c4 and he wouldn't play c4. c4 is like positional. So I know he played the go for the throat line, which is this. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Even though he had no games in the line, I was like, this is what a 10-year-old's going to play. I've had this position against Ray Robson, and I noticed Carlson and some other people played Rook E8, a move I didn't understand. And then I understood it, so I played it against him, and then he thought forever he doesn't know Rook E8, obviously. And unfortunately, I think he played the best way. The idea is when you're 10 and you're white in a dragon, you play F3, Queen D2 castle, and you mate the guy, which is what he's starting to do. And the point of Rook E8 is to play E6, D5, and the Rook is on the king. You can't play Queen D2 here because of Knight G4. So F3 is one of the moves. Then you play E6. And then if Queen D2, you play D5. And there's, this is opening up here. This is fine for black. So he didn't know Rook E8 because he thought a while and he castled, which is probably the best move. It's just not what a 10-year-old wants to do. It's like the positional move that makes Rook E8 look stupid, but he's not like mating me. So now in this position, everybody plays Knight A5, but I didn't have time to look at it. I just noticed Carlson played Bishop D7 against Naka. It turned out it was a chess.com blitz game, which I didn't know. I figure if Carlson plays it, it's good anyway. But Knight A5 is more common than Bishop D7. So either Carlson doesn't know the line or he decided Bishop D7 is fine. Carlson was very lucky to draw. He probably should have lost. So usually they play Knight A5, they take the bishop, and they fianchetto this bishop, and it's about equal. So if I ever have this again, I'm going to do that. Anyway, so I played Bishop D7, which is... Yeah. And Queen D2 is a novelty. Naka played F4 against Carlson. F4 makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and my opponent was just trying to draw. He had no interest in winning. A5 is not a good move. I should play B5, B4, A5, which I considered. And I thought he might play Knight D5 anyway, so I didn't want to waste 2 tempi making him play Knight D5. But I should have played B5, B4, A5. That just makes more sense. Okay, and this is sort of boring. White's a little better. This bishop maneuver is very strange, but I didn't see why I get an advantage. Yeah. People on Discord didn't understand King G8. I thought about 15 minutes here. I just didn't see a good move. And my king probably isn't good on G7 where I can get checked in a lot of variations. Queen D6 was my original intention, And I didn't like knight d5, queen c5, and then just any move. I just didn't like black's position there. The engine says it's equal, but that was actually what I was going to do, and I decided I didn't like it. So I just couldn't find any plan here for black because black's worse. I thought he would take with the pawn, but he took with the knight, and that's the computer takes with the knight. So I guess I'm wrong. And he kept offering me draws every move. C3 is a weird move. Queen E3 is a bad move. He's just trying to draw. Like he's better here, but he's not trying to win. So he's trying to draw. So he's doing a good job. It's pretty drawn. Okay. And in this position, I made a very bad move. He offered me another draw here. I didn't want to draw. I probably could draw by doing nothing, but I'm worse. But I wanted to win because I didn't want to win because my opponent's a worse player than I am, because he's probably not. But I wanted to win because I didn't want to have a draw this tournament. I already had 8 decisive games. I wanted to have a decisive game. So I played f5, which is a really bad move. And we both missed knight d4. Knight d4 gives white a big advantage because he's threatening here, obviously. And if I trade, which is more or less forced, now my pawn's hanging, and this pawn's hanging with e7. So I'm not doing well here. Maybe losing. Maybe it's a draw. But knight d4 is just a big advantage to white. And we both missed that. And he wasn't trying to win. So he's like trying to figure out how to draw from a better position, forcing the draw. All right, I was trying to win from a worse position because I didn't want to draw. So that's what happened. And this is still better for white. But I played h5 and he played a really bad move. Man, he really showed he was trying to draw here. There's a lot of ways to get an advantage. Play rook here. But he played g3. Terrible move. Now he's not better at all. Oh, no. Okay. And now I want to buy knight to go to c5 because then I have... Careful. Whoa. What are you doing? What do you want me to... I'll close it.
I was going to move the card over.
Yeah, I can move it. Tell me.
Okay, because of the reflections.
This?
No, the sheer... Well, either one, yeah. That was
Yeah, they can probably see you now.
Oh.
Yeah, because... No, I'm serious. Oh. I'm not even kidding. Because, yeah, there's reflection. Yeah. I'm going to get thrown off of Twitch. Walking over here with not too much clothes on. And by not too much... Let me explain what I mean. Okay, so, yeah, if I get my knight to c5, I'm threatening b3, I'm threatening knight e4, I'm threatening rook. Yay, Microsoft subscribed. So I want to play like this, or this, or this. Okay, so I decided knight d8. I want to do that. They played knight d4. And I thought forever. And I thought it was better than this rook ending. And I'm not, it's just a draw. And here I hallucinated. I thought rook c5, he couldn't take it. It doesn't matter. Everything's a draw. It doesn't matter if I play rook c5 or I don't. I'm not going to win anyway. But I played here, and my idea was I want to kick out his rook and then play king here, pawn here, rook here, and move my king up and my rook here and try to play on both wings. That's the plan. And he took, and I thought this was winning because I forgot that he can just not take any of my pawns and do nothing. He can give me 2 connected pass pawns, I can't win. If he takes either one of my pawns, I win. But he just doesn't. So, yeah. So he knew, and the thing is, if I play e5 or d5 and I get h4 and I still could win or lose, because it's going to open up. So he made sure it was a draw by playing h4. Now he just moves his king back and forth. So, yeah. And this is just a draw. Just moves his king back and forth forever. Funny position. But anyway, I tried and I failed miserably. The lesson is never try. But yeah. Knife f5, forced to draw with knife f5. Could you win if you played knife f5? Clip it. What about knife f5? Wow. Let's see. Knife f5. I don't think that was ever legal. All right. So anyway, that was my game. That was my tournament. I've actually shown all 9 games on the stream. What I am going to do next week, when I'm not doing the Rivals thing on Wednesday, I just don't know what that is, and Ginger GM on Friday, my streams are going to be just my games. I'm going to show them again, but in more detail. So I'm going to do 3 streams this week, which have 3 games each. And I talked to Holden. He said 3 times 3 is 9. Is 9 rounds. So that's good. Yeah. No, I mean Ginger's a lot weaker than me, but you guys are confused. So you won't be confused after. Yeah. Oh, he was intoxicated last time. He's always intoxicated. That doesn't have to do with anything. If he's not intoxicated, he probably can't play. He'd probably be confused. Some guy sent me a message on chess.com saying he's talking smack about you. You can't let that. I'm like, what? I don't care about that. Anyway, yeah, I mean he's about 100 points worse than me, so I should win pretty handily. We actually, I don't know the time controls, or we haven't set what's going to happen. So I don't know if chess.com is going to decide or we're going to discuss it. So I don't know. Something's going to happen. I don't know what the time controls are or how long the match is. Yeah. Why did he want to draw? A lot of low rated players, especially kids, are playing for a draw every move because they have terrible coaches. So obviously, whoever's coaching the kid is good at teaching him chess, but not good at teaching him how not to offer a draw every move. I have to do that to a lot of my students too, and then they offer a draw every move. So yeah. What you need to do with those people, if you can call them people, is stop coaching them. Right? If I tell my student don't offer a draw, not for a draw every move, you should just not coach them, and then eventually they'll stop offering draws. Maybe I don't know, but it is good money. So yeah, yeah. A lot of people just like my opponent's 1 point higher than me. How can I offer a draw every move? Yeah, and that's one of the reasons Spencer doesn't like playing in tournaments because when he plays somebody rated like 1800 to 2200, they're playing for a draw right away. They're trading everything, offering draws. And when they're under 1800, it doesn't matter because he just beats them. But if they're 19 or 2000 and they're white and they're trying to draw, sometimes they get it and it makes them furious. It's like, why are you playing in a chess tournament if you're trying to draw? Like, well, play checkers, play tic tac toe, you can draw all you want, play soccer. Yeah. So yeah, no, he offered to draw every move. Yeah, he can't. Yeah. Um. Yeah, there were some Alekines against him. Yeah, he's really boring, solid player. It's true, Mishra. Yeah, yeah, he's right. Whoever you are, Peter, I guess. Let's see. Peter actually said something apropos, so I was confused.
Mhm.
I played Alekine. He had a lot of Alekines in the database when I prepared for him. I can't find your chat. Oh, here it is. Jesus, why does the chat keep moving? It won't stay.
It doesn't on the computer.
Jesus, and also responded with a conservative. Yeah. No, I saw some Alekine games. Yeah. Do you follow NBA playoffs? This is what I get on my stream. When NBA players are getting interviewed, do they ask them like, "Are you following the Foxwoods chess tournament?" Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show the Foxwoods games again this week. I'm playing in Vegas for some reason, possibly in Philly, but I hope not. And then maybe I'll show around to Grenke this week. While the tournament's going on. That way you can see lots of draws. Yeah. What's the etiquette for offering a draw every move? Well, if you're a kid, you put your hand over the board and say draw and put it right in your opponent's face and leave it over the board. That's the kid's etiquette. Yeah. Steph Curry did follow Foxwoods. That's true, but his brother didn't know about it. So the World Open, Karen's going to play and Archer's probably going to play, and I might play. I hope not. That's the 4th of July World Open. Yeah. Monte Carlo. I don't know who that is. Hey, it's Karen. Hi, Karen. Yeah. Let's see. Friend request, money. Don't forget to donate more money while I'm sitting here reading the Discord.
Mhm.
Okay, that wasn't very exciting. Have you caught any Pokemon? Just 2. Yeah. Jordan was probably a fox. Was not playing chess. Truth hurts. Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine was in line at the Bellagio at the front desk, and he thought the guy in front of him looked a lot like Shaq because it was Shaq. Yeah, Shaq likes Vegas. Have you thought about entering the turn under 1800 section? I have thought about it. Some GMs do that, and they usually get caught. Aviv saw European GM in the under section of the World Open one year. Assume name. I've never played F6. Have you memorized every position in the world? Yep. Chess position and other positions. Right, Karen? Exactly. What does a fowler have to do? Offer a draw, sliding a piece of paper. Let's see. Ban this guy. Where's my moderators? Taking a break. All right.
Me?
No, I had to ban this guy as you.
Oh.
Yay. Let's see, Karen. If you tickle your foot with their foot with your foot, is that a draw offer? Yes. Can you be a mod? I don't know. Ask Karen. Frankly, he's pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, John Burke won the tournament clear first, and there's probably a big tie for second. I think he won by a point. I think, or maybe even a point and a half. No, just a point. Yeah, 6.5 is probably second.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's as European as English Bob. I do know when he says that. Yeah. What does that mean? He's not European. That's what it means. Yeah. This is a Pulp Fiction question. No, making better moves will do it. We have 411 viewers and still no donations. Did you hang with the other GMs? I did not. I hung out with Karen and with nobody. A couple blackjack dealers. Yeah. Is it structured like poker tournament? No. Please ban me. If all the GMs draws, what is the average rating? Ugh. Dingler in. Any poker. No poker. They have poker here. I had a friend come back after 5 years. Exchange for it. He resigned and withdrew. Never played another game again. I don't know if the story's true, but it's funny. Did you read what Peter wrote?
No.
Peter said he had a high school friend who quit chess for 5 years, came back, played in a reverse angle, played a French. The guy played E takes D5 the exchange. His friend resigned, never played chess again. On that move.
That can't be true.
It could. It sounds like it's apocryphal, but yeah.
You won't let me mod him.
How often do the blinds go up? Every hour. Well, American grandmasters who finish the schedule don't win a prize, get $300. That's the rule. So that's what I got. Was the $300. Peter claims that story's true.
Yeah?
Yeah, he claims it is.
Ridiculous.
Got to claim something. Yeah. Who am I cheering for at Grenke? Is Wesley So playing? I'm not really cheering for anybody. I'm a grandmaster. I cheer for other grandmasters. They cheer for me. Go to the bathroom.
It won't let me mod him. You took away some of my privileges.
Mod who? I'm logged in as you, and I just banned somebody.
Drunken smuggler. No, let me.
Oh, let you mod him?
Yeah, well,
I don't believe you.
I could mod people before.
I don't believe you.
I can't do it.
Mod? You're just doing it wrong.
Right.
Drunken. It's just drunken smuggler. There's other stuff.
I think it's just drunken smuggler.
All right. Oh, I don't have permission. It says.
That's what I say. I used to have to.
How can you ban someone you can't make him a moderator?
I don't know.
What? Where's trying to learn to explain that to me?
I used to be able to mod people.
No, but how can you have the power to ban people but not make them moderators? That seems like banning them is a more powerful tool to me.
No, because to be you get to make decisions about who's mod.
Mods cannot mod people.
Oh. I thought I could before.
She's claiming she used to be able to make people moderators. Only the channel can mod people. God damn.
All right.
Making a mod is infinitely more powerful than banning people? Infinitely? Wow. So trying to learn, can Karen get permission to make people moderators, or it's impossible? They're saying it's impossible, but I don't think trying to learn agrees with that.
Well, I can log in and see.
Hold on. Now I'm going to see what he says.
He knows everything.
0% chance. God damn.
If you tell me your password.
Nothing is impossible. You could log in as me and then mod people. I don't know my password either. I like the way he says he's not sure. Damn. Can people who don't own the channel make moderators? Can you give them permission to make moderators? Yeah, obviously she can mod people on her channel. If you mod someone, do they get a pizza? Uh, only the broadcasters. You've never modded anybody, they're claiming.
Okay.
And they're claiming, because they're smart, that you could mod people on your own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It can be done. Sacrifice a chicken. I am a vegan. I can't do it. Ray Robson, Spicy Caterpillar. I have no thoughts. Oh, so if you're a moderator, let's say I make you a moderator on my channel, then you unmod yourself, which is allowed. Now you can't mod yourself. That's funny. You can unmod yourself, but not mod yourself. Damn. What's a mod? Correct. Can I get 59 in Puzzle Rush? I can if I use Raj's engine to do it. Then yes. Blah blah blah. What's the worst etiquette thing? I don't know what my rating is now. It's going to be the lowest it's like ever been because I got crushed this tournament. Is Connecticut the worst state in New England? I think they're all tied, right?
What? The worst
He
state?
says, "Is this the worst state in New England?" And I said they're all tied for the worst.
No. No. New England, some are better than others.
So what's the worst?
The worst?
Vermont?
This one might be the worst.
Well, they have Yale.
I know, but Maine is so lovely, and Massachusetts is fabulous. And, yeah.
You mean Massachusetts?
I love Massachusetts.
Yeah, you love it so much. You love the weather. Karen said in Boston it's warm 2 weeks of the year.
That's it.
And that's how you love. It's funny. They voted in England for the best city in the world. They voted for London, which is a shock. And I was thinking, what city is worse than London? I couldn't think of one. So
What?
London's the worst city I've ever been to. It's horrible. First of all, you can't love London because you like warm weather and sun. So you already don't like it. It's terrible weather. It's terrible traffic. Hold on. I'm naming what's bad about it. Traffic is terrible. And it's really expensive to do anything. Incredibly expensive. So like those three things are important. And if you're like, oh, but I want to do sightseeing, do sightseeing anywhere.
Connecticut's the worst. There's no culture here.
Connecticut's worse than London, the city. I mean, I'm talking. I mean, they said London was the best city in the world, and I'm like, it's not the best city in the world. No, terrible. Yeah.
If you like museums and old buildings.
Yeah, but nobody likes that.
I do.
Yeah, I know. You don't really like it because if you did, you'd go to it.
I have been to London.
No, I mean, you say you like the things and you never do them. You like chess.
I work all the time.
Yeah, you like chess though, but you like chess.
Go have fun.
Chess. Yeah. No, you don't. You don't like any of that stuff. Yeah. You like karaoke. If you go to karaoke or London, which would you go to? No, I mean London is incredibly expensive and incredibly horrible traffic, and the food's terrible for a city like that. God, any city's better.
Yeah. No, I didn't draw my game.
You drew a game a couple days yesterday. Yeah.
Pawn down in there.
Anyway, that was my Foxwoods. I hope I never play chess again, but I guess I will. Ugh. Yeah, chess is hard. Yeah. Yep. Do I sing karaoke? I'm like the best in the world?
Yeah.
Am I the best in the world?
You brought the house down.
I mean, like the DJ made special comments after, like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my career. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I know. No, I'm great. Yeah. You know I'm great. You guys know I'm great at karaoke. Yeah. I put on a show.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, and then I'm like, I'm all over the place. I'm like talking to people in the crowd. I'm like, yeah, make it. Yeah, I like bend over and shake my ass.
I'm part of this.
Yeah. I got everybody good. Yeah. Now I will admit, Unlike Spencer, when I sang, people weren't crying, and then like, what the fuck was that? This woman was crying when Spencer was singing. It's like, what? Spencer is a good singer. I mean, he's a professional singer, but still. Spencer used to travel over Michigan with the choir and then win like first place. Karen.
I know.
Yeah.
I know about it.
No, I mean he sings. He sings good.
I know.
I don't sing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very something.
I heard him.
Yeah. Oh, who wins the karaoke competition of the Super Grandmasters? Oh, my twerk's pretty good. Yeah. Spencer sings like an angel. How's my twerk game? Pretty good. Pretty good twerk game. Good night. Trying to learn. What's my favorite karaoke song? I know my least favorite karaoke song. And it's my journey. Nah, whatever. I mean, the karaoke is fun, I guess. Yeah, especially if you're high. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a couple days, I guess. Our flight's at 6 a.m., so we have to leave the casino area like 3:30, and we'll be back in Atlanta. In the morning we'll be back. Don't stop believing. Yeah, it's Spencer. He said bye. I didn't know you were here, Spencer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said hey to him.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I didn't know he's still on.
Yeah. Spencer's the best. Show us the hotel room. Well, I can't because Karen doesn't have a lot of clothes on. You were here the whole time? Well, I didn't know that. I didn't see it. Spencer was always here.
Mm.
You like that final position, Spence? Frankly, terrible. Yeah. Shanklin would That's right. Spencer said Shanklin would resign.
Mm.
With black, too. That's the funny part. Yeah. I almost resigned. I briefly thought about it so that I wouldn't have a draw, but I decided that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. This is the great GM whatever. Is there a dress code for tournaments? There is for some of the super GM tournaments, but it's rare. Yeah. Dress optional. All right. Thanks for not donating again. See you guys in a couple days. Bye.